everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades here. And let's dive right into the analysis. And the markets continued to grind up today. We were actually, I think we opened a little bit higher, but it was kind of a choppy day today. There's more data to come out as the week progresses, and the PPI is going to be coming out tomorrow at 8:30. Expectations are to be lower at 0.2% month over month and to remain flat. Or sorry, core PPI is expected to drop to 0.2 month over month. PPI month over month is supposed to remain flat at 0.3%. So overall, flat to a little bit of a negative drop in the PPI is expected tomorrow, but the markets may be a little bit nervous before that. That's probably why we are not getting too much price action today. But overall, we got some more selling today. Once again, as per usual, business as usual. Big money continues to sell into this rally here in the SPY. Nothing on the triple Qs, and I don't think anything on the Dow Jones. But we are at a pretty big inflection point here, in my opinion. Lots of people expecting a very big pullback in the market. But, we had negative CPI yesterday, and the market didn't seem to care and rallied on. Today, bit of a pause day, 30-year bond auction, and the yields actually went higher. Now we actually have the yield surging right now, which is actually the TLT play, which is playing out nicely right now. But we have the dollar kind of not doing too much. We had it pull back here. Is this a wave 4 of a C leg, or is this the beginning of a bigger correction in a 5-wave move down? So this is really interesting to me. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Which pattern is gonna play out? Is it gonna be the super bullish scenario for the market where everything melts up, or is this gonna be the pullback that everyone's expecting after such a tremendous rally, which is only natural, big bearish divergence as well, that we just start to roll over from here, right? And right now I'm looking at the bullish scenario, which is, I think, the more favorable scenario now, that we keep pumping up and people keep buying the dip, and it just keeps going on and on and on. But there's a lot of stocks that are at major support, and you have stocks that are extremely overextended, right? So let me just take a look. We'll continue on, and we'll take a look at some more data. So looking at the daily time frame on the SPY, 14 and -3, bullish dual band strength index numbers, green dot confirmation today, which is bullish. Looking at the S&P 500 right now, a little bit less bullish, but still bullish. Increasing green money flow, -4 and a 12 on the dual band strength index. Looking at, obviously this one is big money is just completely unloading as we continue to push higher here. And then I think same thing on Oenda as well. We got some more selling today. Silver and gold breaking out, just punching through a massive level. Oh, sorry, not gold. Silver punching through a massive level here, was able to get above the $24 level. We are now trading at $25. A little bit extended, and we have bearish divergence on silver. So please take that into account when you're making your trades in this market. When you're buying things that are overextended, yes, they can continue to overextend, but eventually you are going to get that pullback. DXY, let's see if it's going to hold this level as support. We retested my area as a support, and we continue to reverse out. If this thing starts to surge tomorrow because PPI is just atrocious, maybe the market finally says, okay, F it, dump it all. But for now, I'll show you guys some stocks that are in some support areas, right? You have Apple that is in a support area. It is obviously struggling right now. To me, this looks like a possible ABC pattern. So we have your A, and now your B is actually playing out a little bit nicer here, maybe an ABC, and then now it's done, or it's going to extend lower, and then you'll finally get a C leg rally, which the target is up here. But the lower the B wave goes, the lower this target is going to be for the wave 4. Okay, so just keep that into account. I can update you guys as we go here, and continue moving on. We'll take a look at NVIDIA. We'll just keep alternating from overextended to, you know, in support. NVIDIA, obviously very extended right now. It appears that we could be forming a B wave here. Can probably make, you know, if you make 5 waves down out of this, then this would be a B wave. And when it finishes, which it could have, you know, maybe it finished here and it starts to roll over, then in that case, the target should be around this area here. Give you guys a bit of a short-term target where we could go. I think this moves since the price has pumped up. So just around, actually, yeah. So basically, it hasn't really moved. I think we had a spot on yesterday between this area, between the 1.618 and the 100% retrace. So between 783 and 700 could be a possible dip buy opportunity. Okay, and then your wave 4 would be in. All right, that would be your wave 4, and then you should be set to rally on higher. I think we have a target between 1,200 to 1,380, right? So that could be a big buying opportunity if it does get to these levels. Tesla in support, obviously selling off a little bit lower today. Lots of people seem to be panicking out. I think I saw Meet Kevin's video. He's starting to short Tesla now. But when he was up here, he said he was going to buy if it got to these levels. But obviously, like, you know, conditions change. So he can make different decisions, and it can affect his view on how, if it's a buy or if it's a sell, right? So to me, this was your short area, and it played out beautifully. Now we're kind of melting down in a final wave 5. Maybe it's already done, right? Maybe we already got our 5 waves here, 1, 2, and then a 3, 4. Now this is a fifth of a fifth. But for now, you know, we could also say this is just a 1, right? And then with the 1 is not even finished, and we're gonna get a big pump and then a big drop, right? So we'll see. But yeah, Tesla technically in my larger term buy area here. So I mean, this is your accumulation zone, but just know that this is a very big range, and we can come and tag this support level at 161. Okay, so please take that into account. And finally, let me take a look at maybe another one that's you know, long in the tooth here. I think SMCI is very extended. Or actually, sorry, let's not cover SMCI today. Let's take a look at AMD. Someone asked me to take a look at AMD, so I'll take a look at AMD for them. It should be around here. There we go. My semiconductors kind of grouped all together. And look at that. So I think we had illustrated this level here as a sell area for the larger, the larger 5th wave, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think we did a target from the wave 3 all the way to the wave 5. So I think I pulled it down from the 618, the fib retrace, and then this 1.618 to the 100% retrace. Is that what I did here? I don't think so. No, that's the wrong target. So it's a different target that I have going on here. I forget how I calculated it, probably from another wave, but overall it reacted very nicely, and it's selling off now. Right, it's down 3% today. So that was a good sell area. And again, you're in the larger term sell area as well. You just wicked above and hit this target, and now you're essentially should be starting to retrace. So so to me, this move is done in AMD. This should be done, and you should start to pull back now. But again, market is very, very, very bullish, and they continue to buy the dip on all these stocks. All right, so now you should be doing an ABC. Now you should be doing an ABC and AMD. I think someone said they're short AMD. So yeah, I mean, like, this would be the area to short between 221 and 257. And this is actually really bothering me. I want to know what target how I calculated this target here. So I think maybe from this 3rd wave. Maybe it was from this one. No, it was not. It's not even from this 5th wave, and this 5th wave ended here. So I don't know how I got this one. Maybe it's from this lower one here. Oh, maybe it's this larger one. that I had. Am I on logarithmic? No, I'm not. Why did I put that box there? I have to look at my old videos. No, that's that one. That's that target right there. Okay. No. Or maybe. Oh, okay. I think I know what I did. I think I know what I did here. I think it was the price hadn't moved up already, and then I just left the target. But essentially, it would have moved up just a little bit more, right? There we go. So it would have moved up to this level. That's why I hadn't moved it. I hadn't adjusted the target yet for the price. I think the price was like down here, and I thought this was we thought this was it was ending somewhere around this area. So the range was a little bit lower. Okay. Anyways, overall, the fifth wave got pretty darn close. It got pretty darn close for in terms of the wick, but you can't. This one didn't go to the tick. It doesn't always work out 100%. So I guess this was the 100% retrace right there. Anyways, let's move on. Let's take a look at another one. Let's take a look at Roku. Roku is in the buy area, and on top of that, we are getting signals on Wave Edge, and I'll check Market Cipher as well. I haven't checked Market Cipher for Roku. I don't think I did. Green dot on the daily, 4-hour time frame. I think we still got red money flow. 1 hour, we are recovering. We are back in the green, but it is thin. It is thin. It's not thick. So that's why I still think that a fifth wave lower is still possible. So don't discount it. Don't discount the fact that we cannot make a lower low. We very well can. We can make a lower low, and the price of Roku can dip down, but you could form bullish divergence, and that would be your final opportunity to buy, in my opinion, if you get in at 58 or I guess between 60 to 58 is the buy area. But yeah, you already have big money buying here. You already have big money accumulating. So, are we really gonna dip? Let me take a look at probably one more individual name here. I'll take a look at Apple. I'll take a look at Apple. Let me check here. So Apple, ABC. So yeah, sorry. I think we already did Apple. I must be really tired today. I'll cover PayPal. I'll take a look at PayPal. Man, I'm tired. All right. Take a look at PayPal. All right, PayPal. Like I said yesterday, PayPal could be on the verge of breaking out, and it did. So I said once we get over this this downsloping trend line, I know I said it here too, but what it looked like, it was really impulsive, but it failed. So it might have done an ABC. Could it still be in an ABC? That would be forcing it, to be honest. But I mean, you could stretch it out like that, but I would not call this a bigger correction. I think the wave 2 just finished here, and what we were doing is just accumulating, because I think once we had an ABC target, it went lower. So to me, this truncated here, and you were done, and now it's impulsing out, which is very bullish for PayPal. I mean, PayPal's been in a rut for quite a bit of time. This was your accumulation phase. You have 5 wave moves down, so now you should be done, and you'll pull back to some hopefully a very big rally, right? So maybe the market is going to get that rally. So you got stocks that are beaten down and stocks that are long in the tooth, overbought. All right, very interesting what we got going on right now. Let's take a look at natural gas. Natural gas continues to get beaten up. Not too surprising. Business as usual, making lows, right? MACD is about to cross back into the red, which is unfortunate. If we are making 5 waves lower, then we need to bounce back up, in my opinion. I think we need to bounce back up in a wave 2, and then we will continue into a 3-wave move down. We could take a look at the smaller time frames to see if we can make out 5 waves, probably on the 45-minute. And there you go. I think we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you're essentially just finishing up in a 5th wave. So we probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just finishing up. So now I mean, you could start to take some profits on your shorts. Doesn't mean you have to close them all out. But the next bounce that we get in natural gas should be another short opportunity, which is unfortunate because I was really bullish on natural gas, but this thing seems to be falling apart and rather quickly. But this is going to be Chop City, and maybe we're going to form an inverse head and shoulders, but usually those don't form, or sorry, a regular head and shoulders, but usually those don't form at the lows, they form at the highs. But given this is a smaller pattern, maybe we are going to get a very big push down in natural gas. Okay. All right. That wraps it up for nat gas. Let me take a look. We'll wrap it up with the TLT and the DXY. So TLT looks like it's playing out here in a third wave. It's gapping down, which is not surprising. TLT tends to gap all over the place, but it's making a nice move down right now. What would I want to see would be like a big red bar, a big red candle, and that would be indicative of a wave 3. And then we'll really know that we are going to make a new low here, and the yields are going to go much higher. But surprisingly, the market doesn't seem to really care about higher yields in the bonds. DXY is in my reversal area, so again, it's holding as support right now, and it should come out of it. If this is an ABC, if we go lower and it turns out to be a 5-wave move, then we'll know that the melt up scenario is in play. Okay, so that's basically it, guys. It's pretty simple. It's not too complicated. The market's either going to go one way or another. It's always up or down, right? But we need to identify the trend, and the trend is up right now. It's a very strong uptrend in this market, and it's very difficult. I know the shorts, and trust me, I want to short this market as much as you guys, but it's a very tough trade right now to short, and this thing just keeps melting up. All right, so have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll catch you guys after the markets tomorrow.